Welcome everyone to another episode. Today is gonna be just a quick update of what the Bitcoin price has been doing in the last 24 hours. As you can see, we were talking in the videos before that we were already kind of in a top because of the RSA was already really high, and we needed to have just patience in order to just chill out a little bit and wait for a better interest of the Bitcoin price. And actually that is what just happened. So we're gonna just take a look to that, and also take in consideration, if you know or don't know, would be good for you to learn or be aware of what is actually going on the world. And yeah, just stay ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like videos like this, just write comment below, and I will be making more straight videos with the Bitcoin price action. So let me show you the video. I'm just gonna play a little bit when I was mentioning that we could come to the 103 and retest also like this line and the last videos.
Brian have been doing exactly what we projected in our last video, which was either consolidating or dropping to the yellow orange line around the 90s, 99,500 or
99,500, yeah, like 100,000, which we did exactly. We went exactly to that area.
103. So it potentially could drop to that price, so don't get scared. It's a big opportunity to go inside if you're still on the sidelines. As we
Yeah, as you can see, we came exactly to that price. Let me see. It was like 1,000, yeah, 100,500. So yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's just like 1,000. It's not a big difference. And the question is, what's gonna happen next? For the daily, we can see it's getting a little bit more strained, and it's still in this red. Let me see how many days have passed already since we are in this red valley. Have passed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so for the next week there is the possibility, yeah, we just went in the weekly really nicely to retest that blue line. Yeah, there are two options. Either we need to continue tracking the price, because in the 4 hours we're losing already, and now we have this as a resistance, this price here, the 106. So we need to observe a little bit more the price, because it could be the possibility that we just from here we just go up. I don't really think that it will go like this. Maybe we consolidate a little bit, or we come to retest something below this area just to liquidate people that have the stop loss around here. And that could be one of the possibilities there, but for sure the price is just gonna go up in the next weeks, so just keep an eye on it. And in the 4-hour chart, I would just recommend you to be aside, because there's not much to do right now that we again touching this orange line. I was explaining to you before, when we're reaching this orange line, it's better just to observe the price what's doing next, because the key point to enter was here at the 100 or 101,000. Now it's too late. It could go up, but there is more possibility to just either consolidate or get rejected and go to search again this price 103, because yeah, pretty much it's normally happen like that. So, and potentially, so in the future, we're gonna have bullish divergence. So just something to keep an eye. This could be a little bit longer still, but yeah, I would just recommend you in any case to observe the price and try to get a better entry below. No, exactly here the orange line, which is around the 500,000. That would be pretty much for the Bitcoin price. Just to have a little bit more patience and observe, because and the daily it looks really nice. I mean, it bounced so nice from this orange line, and the future we just need to it's just like this we're gonna go in the next weeks. There's no question about it. I mean, there could be some issues like recently all this drama with Elon and Trump fighting, throwing shit at each other. But other than that, the price should not go below the 90s. So yeah, also, you can trade longs or short, whatever you want in Bitfinex. Just keep an eye on the amount you use, that you are fine if you lose it. Just risk manage it all the time. In Bitfinex, you can trade without KYC, which is really helpful for many of you in Europe or in countries where you have a really strong regulation towards crypto. And also, I wanted to mention about that, which is really interesting. The Western countries, they have been always putting themselves as the kings of the democracy, and they always going all the way, all around the world, distributing democracy, which is the best thing they always can offer, no matter how, but they distribute it. You like it or not, they will distribute it everywhere in the world. That's how they pretend to be the best players in the world. And now you have, they have been working for many years already. If I'm not wrong, was before the COVID already, but during the COVID, they were impulsing more to work towards that. The CBDCs, if you don't know what CBDCs is a central bank digital currency. They are a digital version of country official money, like digital euros or digital dollars, created and controlled by central bank. They likely like cash, but on your phones or in any mobile device. You can also use them to pay, receive, or store some money, just like a digital bank transfer, but directly issued by the government. The goal is to make payment faster and cheaper and safer. But unlike it, like the completely crypto, they are fully centralized. So that means that the government could technically track or limit how they use it. And that's where the privacy concern come in. And I want to play a video to you, really interesting, about, I think that was in 2023 was this World Economic Forum in China. And we have this person, I don't remember his name, but he just give a sample. According to him, good, but many people could see as a dark scenario, and how the governments can just pretty much have all the power about your money, which means about you. Listen to that.
And the one final note I will make is that if you think about the benefits of digital money, there are huge potential gains. It's not just about digital forms of physical currency. You can have programmability, units of central bank currency with expiry dates. You could have, as I argue in my book, a potentially better and some people might see it as a darker world where the government decides that units of central bank money can be used to purchase some things, but not other things that it deems less desirable, like, say, ammunition or drugs or pornography or something of the sort. And that is very powerful in terms of the use of a CBDC.
Exactly, that's the really powerful for them because they can control what is good for you and what is not, how you can use your money or not, how you can use the money you waste with you or you earn with your energy, with your time, with yourself every time you go to work. How insane is that? And we're not talking about like countries like Iran, China, or the worst countries according to the Western country. We're talking about Europe, and it's completely insane to hear this. I think in the last news, Europe is trying to launch that in October of this year, 2025. I'm not sure if they planning to directly launch it or just pass the law in order to be accepted and then it will launch. I also wonder how they're planning to do it because there's so many scenarios where they could use it, but it won't go forward. If people start to know more and more what CBDCs is, I think people will reject that because you don't gonna have any privacy. You just go to, you want to buy a beer, you want to buy whatever, like condoms, and they're gonna know exactly every single thing you buy, at what time, where do you buy it, and they're completely violating our financial privacy. So yeah, it's something to consider and think about it. The question would be if they just gonna launch. I don't think people would just accept it. So one of the scenarios I can see is like they give them first the to people who they receive like monthly salaries or money from the government, like social money from the government. They will be the first one to receive this kind of CBDCs because they don't have any other option. They don't even question themselves which kind of money, if it is programmable or not, because they just in the need of receiving money from the governments. So this could be like a smarter way to do it, and little by little expand it more. Of course, forcing as well the banks to have all these settlements in the technology of the blockchains in order to all together work and with one hand. So, and that is why Bitcoin plays such a big role. Not only because it can go up and can go down and you can make money with or lose money with that. It's just because it protects you with all that. If you want to have privacy and be anonymous, or you just want, even if you don't want to be anonymous, it doesn't really matter, but you can have like, you can really have a digital money in a digital era, completely decentralized, exactly like cash. Nobody will tell you what is right or wrong to buy. You just buy it because you can, you have it, and nobody gonna track it. So yeah, just one more time, why I would say to you, consider Bitcoin, just put money on it, learn about it, because the times is just getting crazy and crazy. Nobody really talk about it much, and nobody knows about that, unfortunately. I don't know, is this because medians don't really mention that, or because people really believe a lot about the governments? But if you hear and you listen to this, I will recommend you to go deeper in that and just read and learn in order to have more alternative. Not because you want to be rebel, or just it's always good to have alternatives, because you never know when they're gonna just turn against you. So Yeah, I hope you have more than clear where the Bitcoin price is going in the next days. And if you like the video, just give a subscribe, a like, and see you next time.